Kym Whitley is one of comedy's funniest ladies. Her acting resume includes commercials, TV shows, and motion pictures. She owns her own comedy spot and mentors young ladies. In fact, it was one of these young ladies who changed her life forever. Deciding she couldn't take care of an unexpected child, the young mother abandoned the baby with the hospital, who in turn gave Whitley minutes to claim the child or leave him to the system. Now, her experiences with instant motherhood is why she's raising Whitley with her new show. Here she is, lifting her voice.
Hey, welcome to Lift Every Voice. I'm your host, Corey Condry, and with us today, the beautiful Kym Whitley.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Well, you have a new television show coming out.
Yes, I do. Raising Whitley, that will be on the OWN network, premiering on the 20th of April at 10 o'clock. It's a show about me and my adopted son, who I got at 4 days old. And as an actress, a single mom, afraid to raise him by myself, so I created a village to help me raise him. And all of the antics in my life that go with that.
Now, this is Joshua, correct?
Baby Joshua, yes, he's 2 years old right now.
Now, did you name Joshua?
No, the Lord, he actually named Joshua. I had nothing to do with it. I don't even know any Joshuas, but when I was asked to name him by his tummy mommy, so I like to call her, she said, could you name my son? And I said, sure. And I went home, and I am a Christian, and I believe in the Lord. I believe in God, and I believe in Jesus. And I went home and I opened my Bible, and I sat on my kitchen table, and I remember I did just like this. And I say, Lord, what shall I name this baby? It's such a great responsibility. And then I heard the name Joshua. And I went back and I said, his name is Joshua. And that was it. And I left. I didn't even know he was going to be my baby. So I was just naming him to go on forth in his life.
Now, how did that come about, him becoming your baby?
A young lady I had been mentoring got pregnant, and I knew she was pregnant, but that was about it. So the day he was born, she called the hospital, and that's how I saw him, and I left. But the hospital called 4 days later and said he has to be discharged. Can you come pick up your baby? What baby? I didn't order a baby. I didn't ask for a baby. Whose baby? What are you talking about? I'm like, does fries come with that baby? What are you talking about? What baby? And they said she left my name as the guardian, and well, if you don't take him, he's going to be put in the system. What?
Wow.
So, you know, once again, got with my parents. They were there visiting, and we talked about it. And they said, you know what is your heart saying? I said, well, my head is saying run, but my heart is saying this is something that you've always wanted, you know, a child, so you can do this. And therefore, like, I had an hour to make a decision, hour and a half,
Yeah.
And they brought baby Joshua.
It seems to me that the baby mama trusts you. And it seems to me that even Oprah trusts you.
All right.
Because she gave you a show on OWN. How does that make you feel to know I am in a season of trust?
You're absolutely right. I know that Joshua is divine. This is a gift from God. It is clear because it's nothing that I did. The adoption went through in 6 months. He came to me with ease. I named him. And then the show. This show is what the network is all about: enlightening, empowering, good stories. I felt safe with them. I felt that this is a network that's going to take care of me and my son, that this is a show that is going to help other single moms or women or men that want to be parents, that are afraid. And this will show you that you're not alone. God has your back. The government helps you. And then you build your village, one person at a time. So it's just asking for help. So that's why you're right. I am in a season of trust and no fear. And what did you call it, Denzel? I mean, Corey? A season. It's a season of what? I don't know. I missed the sermon. Sometimes I blank out in church. What happened?
Let's do this. When we come right back, we'll dig more into your life. It's Kym Whitley.
I'm afraid.
On Lift Every Voice.
I thought I would die if my mother died. Like, I knew I was going to die. But by the grace of God, I was ready.
Lift every voice.
This is crazy. had no idea how to take care of a baby. He was a gift.
Hey, welcome back to Lift Every Voice. With us this morning, Kym Whitley. You are hilarious. You're funny. What is going on with comedy?
Oh, wow. You know, it is just, I feel like a gift. Like even on this show that you'll see, Raising Whitley, I always say the 2 L's. If I can get you to laugh and learn at the same time, I've done a good job. So from that, I'm doing a show called Black Dynamite on Adult Swim that I'm going into 2nd season. It's a cartoon, and I have a show on Showtime, a special called Why We Laugh, about females in comedy. And been writing, have another thing on Nick Moms. You know, just really, I am blessed because I am getting to do what I love to do. And oh, how can I forget? I have a comedy room every Tuesday night with Kim Coles.
Wow.
At the Comedy Union, I sure do. So we have a good time.
You know, I have a lot of friends who are comedians, and the one thing that they all share is that somewhere in their life, they've been hurt. And through the laughing and through the smiling, they can make everybody else laugh, but nobody knows what they're going through.
Yeah.
Is that your story as well? Behind all of that, there's things that are bothering you.
You know, it's interesting because I've heard that before, and I'm not one of those comics. I have had such a blessed life because I believe my mission in life is not about me. It's about spreading love and joy to others and making them heal. So my life can't be sad because there's so many hurt people out there. You know, I think that if I look at my past hurts, my hurts would come from my mom passing, you know, and that was, you know, when Joshua was born. And but the miracle in that was God's way. It was the circle of life. It was time. My mother, if I may tell you the story, that I thought I would die if my mother died. Like I knew I was gonna die. But by the grace of God, I was ready. Everyone was like, "You're not torn up." I don't know why. Why wasn't I sad? I was cool because I loved my mother every single day on this earth. I gave her everything, did everything, we laughed, everything. And when Joshua came right within the 6 months, God knew she was about to go. That's why he brought Joshua. My mother knew Joshua came in so she can leave. When she was in her hospital bed, I brought Joshua in intensive care, and I was like, I'm gonna sneak him in. My mother didn't talk to anybody. She raised out of her bed and she reached for that baby and grabbed his hand. And after that, nothing. And then her favorite bird was a dove. I get back to Los Angeles, there's a dove right above my house for 2 weeks straight. Have never, ever seen that dove since. Just stayed there watching, come down in the yard. Then the dove left. So I look at these signs and how I'm okay. And how Joshua came, because every time when I laid in the bed and I missed my mother and I thought I was going to die, I heard that baby's cry. And it made me go, well, can't now. It is so divine. When I tell people the story, I'm like, if you don't believe in God, let me tell you this story. It is so divine the way this happened, because Kym Whitley would not be here. I know that this was a plan. We were given light, so we were supposed to go out and give light.
Yeah. Raising Whitley, you can actually see it on OWN. Wonderful, beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much, Corey.
It's Kym Whitley on Lift Every Voice.